Hi, all my YouTube family and Stacy, theNaprika. First, I want to thank you, Stacy, for doing your video because it was so inspiring. It was like what I needed to hear at the time. And guys, just if you haven't checked out theNaprika's video on her spiritual vlog, her spiritual fast, then I'll put the link to that video below. And this is not going to be a hair video at all. Okay, this video might be a little bit random and in that it's all over the place where I'm going with my thoughts. I wanted to do the video response earlier, but I was so inspired that I actually went on my spiritual fast. Now, I did a modified juice fast. Before I go into the reasons of why I did it and all of that, I did a modified juice fast where I did have juice, but I did allow myself for one of the meals, instead of juice, I had a piece of fruit for that meal instead of juice. Yes, and I did it was a 72-hour fast, for anyone who wants to know, because it really depends on how long your fast is. The 3 days depend on how you see your day. If it's like, I see it as 24 hours. Some people will do, say for instance, from a Tuesday evening, and they have, or skip a meal, skip the dinner for Tuesday evening, go all the Wednesday, and then don't have a meal until Thursday morning. I do it from Tuesday evening to Wednesday evening. So I do a 24-hour period. That's my one day. And yes, and a tip to all who want to do a fast and who've not done fasting before, do your research. You don't have to do a full just water fast or eat nothing at all fast at first. You can do sort of a modified fasting. And it's your spiritual journey. It's your spiritual journey. So it's like your contract with God. So you don't have to think, oh my gosh, people do a no food fast or just drink water fast. You have to know your body as well. You have to know your body. You have to know how your body will react to not having meals during the day. And remember, when you're doing a fast, you're actually, especially when you're doing juice fast as well, you're actually releasing toxins into your body. So you need to flush those out. And the first day especially, that can lead us to feeling a little bit unbalanced, a little bit unwell. So you just got to know your body and know how to deal with that. You don't have to do a full water fast. There's lots of information out there on juice fasting. You can do a modified thing. Maybe you do sort of like what we do for Lent, which is give up something, give up a few things that you normally have to have throughout the day. So you can start with that, but it's your spiritual journey, your contract with God. Anyway, saying that, one of the reasons, theNaprika, why your video inspired me so much, I've just been, one of the things I've been experiencing is writer's block. And for a writer, that's a big thing. And for me, I'm just sort of embracing my talent of writing, that is a big thing. And that led me to feeling a bit down and, oh my gosh, really, do I want to keep writing? Am I worthy? Is this really, should I even be doing this? And I am a Christian. I don't talk about religion. I am a Christian. I am a God-fearing person. I am not necessarily religious in any way, shape, or form. I have a relationship with God. Yeah, that's it. And I always, like you, Stacey, I always say, well, really, it's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. But sometimes we can say these things and it being empty. So we say, okay, it's in God's hands. And one, we either totally rest on our laurels, or two, still worry and, just get ourselves so worked up over it. Or three, yes, we say it, but we don't bring it to God in prayer, which is what I believe. I really do believe in prayer, and I believe prayer works. Um, and that's what my faith is about. So it really, when I saw your video, it really, really challenged me in terms of, okay, this is something I might need to bring to God. It might be something I need to really seriously pray about, and not just empty prayer. Oh God, please let me stop having writer's block. Please give me some inspiration. Blah blah blah. No, the fasting, how it helped me. Um, Not only that thing, but other things as well that was going on in my life and in some of my friends' lives. Um, I it made me not concentrate. I tell you, it's amazing. It's totally amazing when you're fasting. Your mindset is just so different. Okay, the first meal that you miss, you're like, oh my God, I missed a meal. But really, after you tell yourself and you ask God, okay, God, this is really for you. So you need to give me some strength here to kind of go through this. And it also takes a certain amount of self discipline, a certain amount of discipline, willpower, and everything. But when I was fasting, I had such clarity of thought. And one of the things that I love doing when I'm praying is going out in nature. So I took a long nature walk. I went and I sat by the sea, and I'm so blessed to be in this surrounding. I was sitting by the shore of the Caribbean Sea just looking out, and I tell you, it was like everything else disappeared, and it was just me, nature, and God. And that was it. And it really helped me. The fasting really helped me just clear my mind and just be in that mindset, knowing that, okay, I am doing this, fasting. I am spending time with God. I am giving this over to Him. It really, really helped. It helped me to put things in perspective. It helped me to slow down and declutter my mind. Um, and it helped me to just stop and sort of listen to what God wanted me to do. And it also, I found myself also praying for other people, who things, and in praying for other people, I tell you, I just realized that my life is darn good. I am so blessed in so many ways, you know, and after it was so weird, such a God incidence, I call it, that after I watched your video and I was like really hyped, okay, yes, this is what I need to do, people kept coming to me unknowingly, like somebody who I hadn't spoken to for months and months, probably over a year, maybe not quite a year, but almost like a really long time, just kind of texted me out of the blue, how are you doing? I said, I'm fine. I'm actually doing great now. And it was like I was telling her how inspired I am, and this journey that I'm going to go on, and it was like what she needed to hear at that point. Someone else came to me to tell me something, that they'd been going through, and I was able to, in the mindset that I was in after watching your video, how inspired I was able to then take what she said, pray for her, and gave her inspiration. And so your video, Stacy, has inspired so many people, not only me, but through me, other people, and so it carried on. So I really, really thank you for posting that video. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on, but I think it's a great thing to do. Know that my 3-day fast, and what I did when I did my fasting as well, I cut out all social media. And that, I thought that was going to be hard. That wasn't hard. You know what's hard? Actually going back to it now, I was like, oh yeah, okay, there's Facebook there. Oh yeah, what's going on Twitter? It's so, I tell you, when your perspective changes, it really, really does change. And yeah, what was I saying? Right. So now that my 3 day fast is over, my spiritual journey doesn't end. It continues, but it's just put me in such a different frame of mind. And I really, really do thank you for being brave enough, because I would never ever put out a God video or any kind of spiritual video on YouTube. I told myself when I started my channel, it's just only going to be here. But this is a life journey as well. And I think if I can devote so much time to natural hair, I can devote time to my, if this inspires someone else, that's great. But just to encourage you as well, Stacey, on your journey, on your spiritual journey, because I don't think it's just a 3 day thing. I think it's a journey, it's a continuing journey. Just like with our natural hair, we didn't just do the big chop and then go, oh yeah, okay, that's nice, give me the relaxer again. No, it's a continuing journey for us, just like the spiritual journey. And um, when I was going through it and doing devotions and things like that, I felt like I was having a soul detox, detoxifying my soul. That's how it felt. And it was absolutely great. And I'm really excited about the journey that I'm going on. I'm, you know, my mindset has changed. No, right, it's not that writer's block has completely disappeared. But I now know things that I need to do actively, to kind of spur on inspiration. So I will be doing that. I will be listening to that and acting on that. Um, and what else? Something else I was going to say, and it's just completely slipped my mind. Okay, I'll be building up as well. I think as I go through the next few months, I'll be doing more fast. I'll be doing like 1 day fast where it's just 1 day juice fast, and then a week, and then or every other week, and then I'll be doing a 1 day um, just water fast for the day, and just see how I go. Because as I said, guys, you really have to do your research. So if you have certain illnesses or certain ailments, you might need to check with your doctor if you can do, a fast like this. And as I said, you can do a modified thing because it's your journey with God. Okay, I'm going to end it there because I see it's after 30 minutes and I'm not going to edit this video. So I just wanted to come on real quickly. I had to come on to just say thank you so much and to encourage you and anybody else who is undertaking any kind of spiritual journey. It doesn't have to be a fast, any kind of spiritual journey. Just encourage you along the way. And just remember, a lot of things is all about perspective, even through the pain. It's all about perspective. Okay, what does God want me to learn from this? How can I glorify God through this pain and through these trials, through whatever I'm going through? And you never know. People, even when we're going through something, we can be such an inspiration to others. We really can. Um, yes, and I'll end it there. Thank you so much for watching. And Stacey, thank you so much for posting your video. Thank you, guys. Stay blessed. Peace out.